Since January the 17th of last year, I have revived 32 people who were overdosing on opiates. It literally makes people so careless that they will stand over someone who is dead or dying and continue to get high. They're gonna have to cut the head off the snake. They're gonna have to cut the supply off. Because if there are drugs, there are going to be people who are wanting to use them.
We as a unit are out here always looking to disrupt the fentanyl trade, because a lot of the crimes and a lot of the complaints we get here in the community in downtown, all those roads lead back to fentanyl.
3 businesses were hit.
A string of early morning burglaries in northeast Portland.
City in decline.
Robbed and carjacked at gunpoint. This is not the city we once knew. Crime is skyrocketing, and the homeless crisis has reached a breaking point.
Sprawled on the side.
How and why is this happening in our city?
Portland.
Our current patrol strength today, we're down over 50%. We have a shift minimum of 18 officers. We currently have 8 officers deployed for the entirety of Central Precinct. So we're a little short-handed today, but like here, one of our friends in the state police is down here with us. So we're really grateful to have them, and that makes this outreach mission possible with the additional help we're receiving through Governor Kotek's task force.
Governor Tina Kotek announced that she's working on cracking down on fentanyl in downtown Portland and around the state.
There are criminal elements who are poisoning our city with the distribution of fentanyl.
The governor says state police will partner with other law enforcement agencies to try and stop the flow of fentanyl into Oregon, especially Portland.
They bring in folks from all over the state, including folks from the Fish and Wildlife Division. We're really grateful to have them. So having that OSP component weekly down here has really doubled the amount of work, probably triple the amount of work we've been able to do. And a lot of that work is focused on addressing the rampant fentanyl dealing that was occurring at the time. We're seeing a reduction in fentanyl dealing because of our efforts.
Barely anything.
With the state police component, we're able to arrest multiple fentanyl dealers a night. We're able to kind of choose the level that we go after, because we're looking for like mid-level managers and up, because those are the people that are armed, and the armed people are the ones that are engaging in shootings in downtown. So it's been really helpful. We want to make downtown livable for the people that do live here and come down here to recreate and participate in our downtown economy, and we want to make it uncomfortable for drug dealers. State police stopped this person for using drugs in public. They're issuing her a citation as required by Oregon law. It's a $100 fine. And then she's indicated that she wants to receive treatment right here, right now. So we've called our outreach workers. They're going to send some peer counselors out to talk to her right here on the street and see if we can get her in treatment right now. So we're just waiting to do that warm handoff to the peer counselors.
We piloted a couple of months ago a program between the Portland Police Bureau and social workers who actually work with people and understand addiction and outreach. We have combined them, and they're now hitting the streets. They're going out together. They're connecting people to services. They're getting them off the streets, and they're getting them into treatment.
What's up?
She wants social services.
Can you call the number? Of all the things that our team is responsible for, being able to manage and know where beds are open and where spots are open and what's the criteria for that, it was frankly too much. And so now we're able to rely on the service providers who are experts in that field to know, hey, there's beds open here. This is the criteria. And a great example of that is this morning, the peer counselors were telling me they had a couple that had detoxed in their tent for 4 days from fentanyl, which is really tough, but they wanted to go to treatment as a couple. I wouldn't even know where to send them, but I'm able to call our folks that we're partnered with and be like, hey, this is who needs it. And they sent out an advocate for those folks, and they're now receiving care. So that's 2 more people off the street that, otherwise I wouldn't have the resources to deal with.
When somebody is impacted by drugs on the street, people are going to call 911 and a police officer is going to be deployed. So police have always been there on the front line, and they happen to know a lot of the people who are out there on the streets. They know them by name.
Carry on, James. Stay out of the street, okay? Thank you.
They know their circumstances. They even check up on them from time to time, but that's not sufficient. And so what the police realized they needed was somebody working with them who is actually a treatment expert and who could connect them to county or state services, whether it's a treatment bed, whether it's supportive housing or other services. They realized they needed that combination. There were a lot of people who were social workers who did not want to pair up with police officers. There was some initial resistance from some to do that, but now they're working together really well. I think they all realize they share the same values. They're all approaching this drug addiction crisis from a humanitarian perspective. And I literally just got back from a meeting where the social workers were singing the praises of the police officers who are assigned to this detail. So I'm hoping we're going to expand it.